Hello everyone in the multiverse and beyond. This is your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, with an important video. Today, we are going to be discussing the secret hidden Illuminati Evanism connection to Bob Dylan. That's right, Bob Dylan is not just an ordinary, average, everyday celebrity or human being. As a matter of fact, Bob Dylan is a member of the Army of Heaven. He came from the kingdom of heaven and used advanced technology to be reincarnated onto this planet in 1941 so that he could help save the world and help further the cause of changing this world for the better. Okay? So, you have to understand the kingdom of heaven exists. Science fact. Deep in outer space and giant spaceships in the future. And we use time travel technology to relocate everyone's souls who's ever lived on planet Earth and every other planet with life on it in existence. And we use that technology to bring those people's souls to heaven when they die. So we bring their souls to the future, to the kingdom of heaven, where they can live out their eternal lives. And some of these people, after they die, they choose to join the army of heaven. And when you join the army of heaven, it allows you to be reincarnated onto the planet Earth or other planets and to have a life on this planet. Okay? And Bob Dylan, he was a part of a very special spaceship in the kingdom of heaven that is called Cloud 9. And Cloud 9 is the place in heaven where all the artists go, all the musical artists, the filmmakers, the creative artistic people in the entertainment industry in the kingdom of heaven. They come together on Cloud 9 to produce different entertainment, like make movies and make music and do all kinds of cool stuff, all from Cloud 9. And a lot of people from Cloud 9 have reincarnated from the kingdom of heaven, joining the army of heaven here on planet Earth, so that they can be an entertainer here on this planet. And now, I am Evan Lefavor. I am the biological father of Jesus Christ, and I am the king of the kingdom of heaven. And I knew Bob Dylan before he was born a human being on planet Earth. I knew Bob Dylan from Cloud 9, the spaceship in the kingdom of heaven in the future. And he had already died on this planet and on multiple other planets multiple times and returned to the kingdom of heaven. All right, and so this was not his first lifetime here on this planet. Bob Dylan is reincarnated from past lives where he was an entertainer. But Bob Dylan, before he was born a human being, he entered into a contract with me. And in this contract, he was given the right to reincarnate on planet Earth in 1941. To help pave the way for Evanism, to help pave the way for my arrival in 1983. And part of his deal, part of the agreement, all he had to do to have a successful career and a successful life on planet Earth was in 1995 to go on the show MTV's Unplugged and sing the song Knocking on Heaven's Door. But instead of singing Knocking on Heaven's Door, he actually sings Knocking on Evan's Door. Alright? So, basically, I knew Bob Dylan, and he is part of the Good Illuminati. Alright? And he came to this planet to pave the way for me. All right, that is why he was born in Duluth, Minnesota. Bob Dylan was in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where I was born, before I was born. he was there, writing music, making music. As a matter of fact, the song All Along the Watchtower was written about, and it was written at, this place called the Witch's Tower in Minneapolis. That was in walking distance from where I was born and grew up for the first 25 years of my life. All right. This was my home, and I had been to the Watchtower that this song was written about. I've been there multiple times, and the song was written by Bob Dylan and given to Jimi Hendrix for Jimi Hendrix to sing. But members of the Army of Heaven that come from Cloud 9 know about the true story about the Watchtower, that All Along the Watchtower that song is about. So we know the true story and the hidden symbolism in that story, because that song is based on a true story. All right? Those characters in that song are based on real events and real people. And the princess talked about in that song is a real princess from the kingdom of heaven who is on planet Earth as we speak. All right? But so Bob Dylan came to Minnesota to pave the way for me. All right? And he also made a song called The Times They Are A-Changin'. And this is a song about the New World Order, all right, that he made way back in the day. And this is a song about the coming New World Order, because in case you didn't know, the reason I came to this planet in 1983 is to save the world from extinction and to bring about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive for the rest of eternity on this planet, and become the first ever king of planet Earth, so that I can bring about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive by using advanced robotics technology to take away human slave labor and replace it with advanced 21st century robotics technology that does all the labor for us. All right? So it is our destiny to have heaven on earth. And that is what the New World Order is all about. And Bob Dylan, he knew about the fact that not only would I be born in 1983, but millions of members of the Army of Heaven would be born in the 20th century and 21st century. Millions. All right? And so that's what the times they are a-changin' is all about. The fact that we are taking over this planet secretly. The Army of Heaven has invaded this planet covertly without anybody knowing, because we've used advanced technology to be born into the wombs of Earth women on this planet. Okay? So there is a video of an interview that Bob Dylan did, and I will leave it in the description bar below. I will leave a link to this video where Bob Dylan admits that he entered into a pact with me to get where he is today and to help save the world. And in this video, he calls me by what a lot of my friends in the kingdom of heaven, they call me by this name, the Chief. Because I am the chief commander of the Army of Heaven and the kingdom of heaven. The commander-in-chief, they call me the Chief. All right? There's a lot of reasons they call me the Chief. And so in this interview, Bob Dylan confirms that he made a deal with me. He entered into a pact with me before he was even born on this planet. He entered into a pact with me. Okay? And that's why he is alive on this planet doing what he's doing. And that is why in 1995, Bob Dylan went on MTV's Unplugged and performed Knocking on Heaven's Door. All right? But in the song, instead of saying Knocking on Heaven's Door, he says Knocking on Evan's Door. It's blatantly clear This was part of his agreement and his contract with me, was to show up to this unplugged shoot in 1995 and sing this song in that particular way. Because when you're knocking on heaven's door, you're knocking on Evan's door, because heaven's door is Evan's door. When you die, I am the first person you meet on the other side. That is why they call it knocking on Evan's door. That's why they call knocking on heaven's door, knocking on Evan's door. All right? So I will leave a link in the description bar below to the video from Bob Dylan's MTV Unplugged appearance from 1995, where he completes his pact with me. And he sings the song Knocking on Heaven's Door. But really, if you listen closely, if you listen, he goes, knock, knock, knocking on Evan's door. That's what he's saying. Knock, knock, knocking on Evan's door. And the Evan he's talking about is me. All right? Evan Lefavor, the king of the kingdom of heaven, the biological father of Jesus Christ. So that is the truth. Now you know the truth about Bob Dylan's connection to the Good Illuminati. Now you know his connection to Evanism. All right? Bob Dylan is here to help spread the message, spread the love, and change this world and make it a better place. And he's here to entertain you as well, because he's an entertainer first and foremost. That's the contract he entered in with me, to be an entertainer on this planet. His entire life is all contractually obligated. All right? When he dies, that'll be the day his contract is up, and he will get to return to paradise in the kingdom of heaven. He will get to return to heaven and go back to living out his eternal paradise. All right? And he can enjoy himself and take some time off. But right now, he's fulfilling his contract with me. So Bob Dylan is a good guy. He is a good member of the Illuminati, the Good Illuminati, not the evil Illuminati, but the Good Illuminati. And there is a difference. Check out some of my other videos if you want to know more about what's going on in the multiverse, in this existence right now as we speak, and the true history of what's been going on in the past and in the future. So I am your friend forever, Evan Lefavor. And now you know the truth about Bob Dylan and his Illuminati Evanism connection, and why he was born in Minnesota just like me, and why we were both destined to change this world. Okay? So now you know the truth. Check out the videos in the description bar below to see the Bob Dylan interview where he admits he made a pact with me. And then check out the song Knocking on Evan's Door, and you can clearly hear him say, knock, knock, knocking on Evan's door. He doesn't say heaven's door. He says heaven's door once in the song. Other than that, he says knock, knock, knocking on Evan's door. And that's just a simple thing I asked him to do before he was even born a human being on this planet. That's all I asked for in return of providing him with a second chance at life on this planet and having a really comfortable existence as an entertainer here on this planet. All right. So anyway, this is your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, and I will see you next video. Until then, bye-bye.